inconvenience is the next one, the really next one, which you never have before. And it's the coolest Alex on the Spot is coming this Sunday at 7 o'clock. This Sunday at 7 o'clock. It's very cool that you guys see me on there, and this is the mouse. It looks like a mouse. And it's kind of cool. And mostly you're not watching me because I'm on the computer. And this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. So I'm going to put that over first. So I won't forget that I'm getting a new video. Yeah, and it's very cool, and you guys never heard of it before. It's called Casper 45. It's going to be pronouncing this Friday on YouTube. And yes, it's mostly the most thing you never saw before. And this is how it looks like right now. I'm going to put it right there. And so you guys could see me right there. So it's right here, and you guys could see me. I remember Alex. I'm trying to cheer for Alex this week. Yeah, it's very cool. I think. And someone says my sister thinks Alex is hot. This is one. I said. He's like, I love it, my GF, and we are dancing. Oh, so cool. And I was like, oh my gosh. He was like, did I do anything that made me Alex to love him? And I said, was it Alex and Marty? And I said, what? I didn't think so. And blah blah blah. He was like asking me a lot of questions, and I couldn't keep a lot of questions in my mind. And I said, oh my gosh, how can I keep Alex in me? Because Alex and Marty are kissing each morning, and I don't know why. In the afternoon they like to go crazy. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Well, I don't know what is safe, but I think it's mostly the time where you get to spend your time. And I don't really know what is it, but Alex and Marty are in love with each other again. It's so disgusting. And oh yeah, I thought so disgusting. Are you serious? Of course you are serious. And then I thought, oh my gosh, if I didn't even know what to say, and then I was like, in the middle of 5 o'clock a.m., and I was like, huh, Alex, what are you doing? It's in my dreaming time, it was like, Alex, what are you doing? And I said, no, I'm not doing nothing. And I said, what makes you always laugh too much? And I said, oh my gosh, is Alex real? And I said, of course he's not real. How could you say that? And I said, and my friend Elena and Brittany, they went out to play. And I had to meet them at the Great Mall, and I had to say, oh, I had to call them and say, blah 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 blah. I can't come. Alex is with me. And I said, are you sure Alex is real? And I said, no, he's just on cartoon. And I said, oh my gosh, are you serious? Just ask me one more time. And I said, no, I just said la la la. And then you see me right there? I haven't brushed my teeth yet. It's very cho, which means very, very nothing. No, it's just like this. But then at 6 o'clock, I was like, oh. I woke up, and I said, Alex, well, how hard you are like this? And I said, blah 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 blah. I don't know what to say, but mostly he's mostly of me. And I said, so aren't Alex and Marty are in love with each other? And I said, oh my gosh, is this real? And I said, no, but I'll tell you what. It's very cool and blah blah blah. We don't see what it's mostly about, but I like to shake my butt, you know. I'm not the really one who likes to shake my butt, but they like to get me into trouble, and mostly, and it's the most thing you like to say. But I like to say is, in the middle of 4 o'clock and the 12 o'clock a.m. of that time, I was so crazy that I didn't know what to do. By 1 o'clock of our dreaming time, I was like, Elena, Alex, and me. But then you had to call Marty because he was like, where did Marty go? And he said, he went to New York City. And I said, oh my gosh, we're in California. How can we run to New York City? And he said, he's got it right by high-speed train. I said, impossible. There's no high-speed train. There's no high-speed train in the middle of the night. And I said, oh my gosh, there's high-speed train from Colorado all the way to like California. That's a high-speed train. And I said, oh my gosh, are you sure? And I said, oh my gosh, this is the most thing I ever seen. And then we rode the train to we rode the train from New York City. Yeah, we rode the train from California to Colorado. It's like took like 10 hours already. And I said, you guys are so boring. We shouldn't take a 10-hour drive for a high-speed train. That's a very, very bad thing. And I said, are you serious? That's impossible. We have to take more than like 20 hours to get to New York City. And I said, New York City? More than 20 hours? Are you serious? And I said, and then Elena said, oh my gosh, are you serious? It's just my friend. And he said like, oh my gosh, is it the real thing that you're telling me the truth? And I said, you didn't want to say the truth, don't you? And I said, impossible. I think we're gonna take 20 hours, like 30 hours to get to New York City. And I said, oh, that's fine. It's your decision. And I said, really 20 hours? But then, like when we rode the train for like the 10 hour, but then Alex was in the back of me. He said, this was going to take 10 hours. And I said, oh yeah, but. And I said, oh yeah, but I'm going to tell you. This is going to take more than 30 hours of my life. And I'm going to get sick of this train. But then the train stopped and we didn't know what to do. And there was like, it was midnight already. And then we were riding the train all the way to, we were riding like 1 day train. And I said, are you serious? We're going to get to Colorado in like just 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. And I said, are you kidding me? And I said, oh my gosh. He said, we're going to have to take a car ride from all the way from Denver, Colorado to all the way to New York City. And I said, you are so crazy. It's going to take more than 40, 50, 60 hours of time to go over that one. And I said, how will we travel to, you say Europe? And I said, 100 hours. And I said, India? And I said, 170 hours. And I said, and I said, 100, and I said 170 hours, and then I said Taiwan, 240 hours, and it takes all the way here from there to there, and then 240 and minus 0. He's like, so cool. And I thought, oh, I think this is going to take more than my life. And then like that, and my mom, and then Alex said, you guys are too crazy. We should take a like bus or a flying ride from a meteor space. And he said, oh, that's going to take a short time. It's going to take 1 hour. And I said, okay, let's go right on it. And then the whole meteor was like 1 second all the way to New York City. And I said, are you sure? Is this the right thing? And I said, oh my gosh, this is the right thing, but I won't say this is the kind of thing you might say. Okay, so part 2 is coming up for funny jokes on Friday. Bye bye. Coming up on part 2. Bye.